Cameras are recording. This is our podcast take.
Episode 3.
Take 2.
Our podcast.
Our podcast.
I messed up every time.
1 year we've been doing it. Welcome to the Radically Indifferent podcast, everybody. Yeah, another week we're doing the thing. This is the podcast where we write sketches, we produce the sketches, and we bring them to you every single week. That's what we do. Make sure to hit the like, the subscribe, notifications, because we're trying to get that money, baby. Yeah, I heard it that time. Okay, good. And sitting next to me are always co-host, the funny lady of Florida, Sheena Reagan. Woo! And then, always by my side, the love of my life, my New York traveling road dog, Julie Wallace. Yeah, the podcast. And you always be hearing from Victor at the back, our production specialist. A big shout out to Monas the Coon for bringing us that intro music. Those guys over there are going to be bringing more music. We'll be seeing a lot more from them. And also to our very first sponsor, Fort Myers, Florida's own, Bill's Plumbing. Yeah. Thank you for the money, Bill.
Bill.
Yeah, you can check out Bill's Plumbing for all your plumbing needs in Southwest Florida, 239-245-3406. All right, here we go. And so let's get started. So this week we don't have a guest, right?
No guest. It's just us.
Yeah, with no guest, but we've wrote I don't know how many sketches and produced over the last year, so we definitely are capable. And I think we have like a backlog, right? We have a backlog
of like 15, and we had Taylor pick out the top 5.
Taylor, all right. If you guys don't know, Taylor is Sheena's significant other, the Tay Dog, and he picked out the top 5. Yeah, yeah, there we go. He's the Tay Dog. Victor's laughing because Victor's like, yeah, Taylor's not gonna like that. It'd be okay if you call and be like, hey, Tay Dog. Or if he walked around, I'm like, hey, Tay Dog.
I can't call him Tay Dog.
Oh, okay, so I have to go, Tay Dog.
Yeah, imagine if I was like, hey, Tay Dog. He'd be like, me?
Come here, let me get that booty. Yeah. What's up, Tay Dog? You want some of this? Yeah, I guess it wouldn't work out for you. It sounds like how you would talk to him after you took a big dump or something. Don't go there, Tay Dog.
Just rip the sleeves off my shirt.
Yeah.
Come in adjusting my belt. Tay Dog, what's going on? Looking kind of sexy.
You want to hit this? I got to take a shit first.
This is why he left. This is why he left.
That's why he left. Yeah, that's why he left.
He started the podcast. He just took an Uber out of here.
Oh, man. Yeah, that is... All right, so we have a backlog of sketches, 5 chosen from Taylor. Let's go ahead. Let's start these from the bottom up. Let's do a bottom up. What you got?
Billionaires Prank Club.
Oh, Billionaires Prank Club. That can be a good one. So that's where all like the Mandela effects are actually pranks done by billionaires.
Yeah, well, there's the Mandela effect with the Fruit of the Loom, but the shrimp tails thing.
Oh, the shrimp tails thing. That's right. If you guys remember, there was shrimp tails found in Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch was like, no, that's just Cinnamon Toast Crunch, bro.
This guy found shrimp tails in his cereal and wrote in to Cinnamon Toast, and they're like, oh, that's just sugar all clumped together. And then look it up, and you have to read, it's probably 100 posts, but it tells this saga, and it just gets crazier and funnier and better. I mean, I think it went all the way to court. They sent the shrimp tails to a lab. It was a whole thing.
Lab tested and everything, that it was shrimp, and they came back and said, no, it's just cinnamon and sugar.
So the premise of the sketch is that billionaires are doing this on purpose, so that they could prank the regular people, and they get together in the Billionaires Prank Club and they laugh about all the pranks they've done to us.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like that. That's one of my favorite ones. Let's do that.
And those could be 2 separate.
Oh, we can do it as 2. Yeah, we can do it as 2 separate. It's fine. Yeah.
And you're always the billionaire, and we'll just dress you up differently. Because that's what it is, right? It's you're laughing about.
I'm just laughing about it. Yeah, yeah. It would be cool if I could be 2 billionaires at once, though.
We can make it happen.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how, because if we shoot it So let's shoot it with we'll do the billionaire side, then we'll do the billionaire side. And if we want to split it, then we can just split it. But we need the other billionaire always laughing anyway. So why not shoot all the laugh scenes and all those B-rolls for both characters?
I think if we had 3, maybe, but if we do one at a time.
Yeah, but who's he talking to? It'd be nice to have him talking to another billionaire.
Oh, right.
So let's say it's 2 billionaires sitting across from each other, and then we shoot both scenes. So we shoot both scenes, and then we show B-roll for each one. So we'll do that. And then, so even if we cut it in half, we have me telling the story to this guy, he's laughing B-roll. And then the next one is him telling the story to me, but we shoot it all at once. That way we don't have to do re-costume, reset, everything. We can actually shoot both in one go.
But drop them separately.
Yeah, drop something. Or if Victor puts it together where it looks beautiful as both. But I think separately is a better way because it's going to be really long together.
I think it separately would be better. We get 2 out of it.
And as they keep coming up,
Yeah.
we can shoot another one and drop it. And I think it prompts people to look this up. To look up the Fruit of the Loom, to look up the shrimp tails.
People know about it, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they can each be, okay, all right. So what else we got?
So we want to shoot that. Okay, yeah. But
Maybe.
what's next? Yeah, maybe. Let's see what else we got.
Okay, we have Angry Walk.
Okay, Angry Walk is where. Go ahead, Sheena.
So it's essentially like when you have resting bee face, or you just like maybe you're thinking about something or whatever, and you're walking past somebody, and there's that like almost animosity because of your face, but then you pass them and you're like, hey, how's it going? And then they wave and smile, and then suddenly the air is cleared, but then you go back to like, it's pretty lowbrow.
I like it.
But it's relatable because it
like
happens in society all the time. It happens to me daily.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like it. It's quick. So we might be able to shoot it just because. We just go out in the street, shoot it real quick.
Yeah, if some of these...
It's a voiceover situation.
Exactly.
Beautiful. All right, what's next?
We have Singing Appliances.
Singing appliances.
So we stayed at this Airbnb a while back, and all the appliances were brand new. Very nice. And when the dishwasher got done, it sang this song. And it wasn't just like a doo-doo-doo, it wasn't like just a quick notification. It was like a legit song.
Yeah,
like,
30 seconds in. Yeah.
I mean,
was
we
The
just
Hills Are
kept
Alive.
looking at it, like, what is going on? And we were like, wow, this thing's about to throw down some rap beats. So what if we had our appliances actually rapping or singing a little thing to us like, your lasagna's done, it smells amazing now. And then,
yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it's funny.
If you wait 5 minutes, it's gonna be toast.
I like it. It was that long. It was it
was
literally
long.
sang so long. I think they just stopped it right before they had to pay Spotify. It was like boop 1 second before. It was like 29 seconds or
We
something.
sat there looking at each other, got up, went over to it, checked on it. I mean, it was a long
why does
time.
it keep going?
Why is
Was there
it still
lyrics?
singing?
No, but it was like a legitimate song. It was like
Like an elevator music song. I mean, it was like jazz.
It wasn't
had
like
all,
the same.
Taylor
like,
Swift's new album.
It was, yeah.
Grammy-nominated dishwasher.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay.
I like the singing dishwasher thing. There's so much there.
Yeah,
Or singing appliances.
Singing
Okay.
appliances, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is rocket cheese.
Okay.
Rocket cheese.
The rocket cheese thing came up because I was hosting trivia the other night, and it was like an aviation theme. So one of the questions was how much G's is a fighter pilot expected to withstand without passing out to pass the test?
Yeah.
And it was so loud in there that one of the teams kept thinking I was saying cheese instead of G's. And it made me laugh because I just imagine like this guy in a rocket and they keep putting in more and more cheese to see, if he can take it.
One thing I do think about though is where are we gonna get this cheese?
Cheese is expensive, yo.
Yeah.
And it's not very big, but I was thinking if we had, maybe we can't do it today because
Can you make a bunch of cheese, Victor?
That
That was a very concerned no. That was like a concerned look, and then you went, No.
I can make it out of styrofoam. All I have to do is get some
Today?
styrofoam.
But not today. So
No.
not today. So
Put a
okay.
pin in it.
All right,
But
we're
if you guys
pinning
like
it.
the idea,
Actually, draw a little pin next to that.
If we have
could,
any
yeah.
artists out there on our channel that want to donate us some artistic looking cheese foods,
Could you please, if you're just
Send us
making
a
cheese,
message.
fake cheese. Actually, I just seen that cheese, actually, like shredded cheese, has a lot of sawdust in it.
yeah.
So cellulose.
Like
yeah.
the wax that keeps it from clumping.
No, that's
Yeah.
sawdust. That's called. It's just salt. It's chopped up, ground up wood.
That could be a myth.
No, it says it right on the package.
Sawdust?
Well, it says cellulose, and you look it up.
Cellulose.
It's chopped up.
Cellulose?
Yeah, it's like
Cellulose is in a lot.
that's chopped up wood. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I know. We're eating a lot of wood. That sounds really weird to say,
I
actually.
know I'm going to hate what I just did
Do what?
when I see it on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one that we cut from last week where you go, that's definitely going to be a clip, isn't it? Okay, yeah. It
I
is.
do this thing, like Taylor makes fun of me for it, where I'll say something and then I check to see if everybody's laughing. And I did it like 10 times on the podcast. I said something and I'm like, is that funny, guys? Validate me. I'm
like
funny,
me?
right? So sorry.
Sorry, I just screamed. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. It's done.
so what do
Whatever.
we think about the rocket cheese?
We're going to do it, but let me make some styrofoam cheeses and
We're gonna put a pin in that.
we're going to pin that.
Save that in the closets for later. Okay, we have another hair thing here. Nathan won't tell me anything about it.
Oh, the hair
Hair
thing.
thing.
Okay, so the hair thing is, Julie goes, hey, you look really good with facial hair, I think. You should grow out your facial hair. And I'm like, oh, you think you look good? You look good? Like, yeah, I look really good. And I go, okay, all right. So then a week goes by, and I come back, and I just have, like, a big, thick unibrow.
So funny.
Like, nose hair blowing out of my head, out of my ears, but no facial hair.
I love
I'm
it.
like, do you like it?
I knew it was gonna be
We
something
have all the
crazy
things
like
to make
that.
that happen. We got all that in the prop bin.
We could make that happen,
We
right?
could literally cut the ends off of our hair and
that would be funny. That's real human hair. It's like, but maybe just like you know what we could use
Instead
some
of like the mustache curl, he's just like curling his nose hair.
so we could just you know what we could do is we could just take a couple like long pieces of hair and just put like 3 of them here where like they come down and just like that's how my mustache would go
the
in.
master splitter.
Yeah, the master splitter, and then just like some off the bottom.
Just a little goatee down here.
And really thick eyebrows, nose hair. We could go to town with that.
Like pluck a few hairs. Yeah, we get them on there and it'll just like boom. Like, and it's,
But why I'm posing?
So this is just the wrong kind of facial hair.
Yeah,
maybe
just wrong facial
it'll
hair.
cut like eyebrows, nose, ears, and the 3.
But what if you're like, that's not the hair I was talking about. What if I could keep coming back. She's like, I don't want your eyebrows and your nose hair grown out. And then I come back with the full like thing. Like, this is all the hair I can grow.
Yeah, maybe she keeps saying no. I want a mustache and a beard.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting at. And then, yeah, you come back with the 3 long hairs. It's going to take a really long time.
Yeah, it could be. Well, we could probably get a wig, I think. Or they make hair extensions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do something. So we'll just it's Halloween, so it's nice we can get some stuff.
Yeah. Well, and those wigs have gotten so nasty.
Have they?
We've sweated in them a lot of times. I've
We've used them
sprayed
a
them
lot.
out with. We're gonna go to Spirit Halloween the day after Halloween and I'll grab some new wigs, and all I'm saying is don't be afraid if we got to cut some of them up or whatever.
Oh,
it's
we
totally
can just cut the
fine.
wigs we got. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Okay, yeah, because we can just run a strip. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so I think that'll be. So, let's think. What any more we're pitching?
Nope, that was our 5.
Okay, so let's go ahead and pick the 5 before we start really diving into them.
Got to do the hair because it's
Yeah,
just
I
you
think
guys
that's
today.
funny.
Yeah, it's just the hair. Yeah, we'll do the hair. Perfect. And
Yeah, I
then
think that's funny.
resting bitch faced. Or
The angry walk.
Anger walk is super easy.
But we're doing 2 for the Billionaires Prank Club, right? That could be a little bit of a shoot.
So that would be 4 sketches.
But it's only me, though. So, okay, so let's do appliances. What I love about appliances, is that any of us are barely in it, Victor. It's just you and these appliances.
Oh, it's me?
Well, you're not going to be in it. Yeah, like if Victor got that. Oh,
Immediately.
It's me? Oh, no.
Oh, yikes.
Because
He's already sweating.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying all he's going to be recording is appliances.
In fact, just do that while we're finishing up here.
I mean, you started recording the appliances. Yeah, so it's just going to be like different things. I guess we should have a person like maybe open the door of the
Yeah, we
refrigerator.
should still have a person like putting in the last dish and then closing the door, pressing the button or something like that, to signal that we've started the dishwasher or, punching the buttons on the oven, setting a timer.
So we're definitely going to do that. So let's go ahead and write these. And next time we'll just have one where if it's just us again, then we'll just write another one if we need to record that other one.
So what did we land on? What are we doing?
So far we're doing all of them. I think.
Okay.
The wrong facial hair, the resting bitch face or anger walk,
Super easy.
and the singing appliances. Now, if we do Billionaires Prank Club, then that adds another 2.
Okay.
I would rather do Billionaires Prank Club. Well, you know what? We have to go get me 2 jackets. The blue one, we've used it so much. We can use it for 1, but I can't do it.
And actually, if we put a pin in that, I keep meaning to bring my suit jacket because there's always seemingly a need for it, and I keep leaving it at home. I'll just bring it next time. I can be the other bill. Oh, yeah, that's true. Where's some size?
So, yeah.
Sorry.
And then, okay. All right, yeah, so let's write the first 3, and then we'll write. Man, I really want to write Billionaires Club, though. We'll just write it today. So we'll at least write it today.
Yeah. Well, we know the shell.
Okay.
Oh, you mean we'll write it on the podcast?
Yeah, we'll write it on the podcast. Okay. All right, here we go. So what do you want to work on first?
Let's do the wrong facial hair.
Wrong facial hair. This is easy. So we've kind of worked this out a little bit just in thinking of it. We immediately started working it. So it was like, okay. So
we'll use the mustaches.
So obviously it's just the wife and the husband. Are we sitting on the couch or are we like...
Can we open up with a B-roll shot of a guy walking by with facial hair? We could find something like that, right, Victor? Where it's just a B-roll and like she walks by and Julie sees him. And she's like, oh, that looks nice. I like that.
Or we could you guys could be watching TV.
But wait, if he has facial hair, then I don't get, okay.
You guys should just be watching TV. And she should be like, I like the beard.
But then I would know what to grow out.
Oh.
That is true. Okay, so we can't do that. Okay, all right. So we'll just start it out. We're just hanging out. And you're like, you would look really good with facial hair. Let's make it a dinner. So let's.
Oh, okay.
That way we're sitting each other face to face.
Watching or looking at a magazine. We have all these guys. And you have no clue. So she just goes in and says, hey, it look really good on you. And we show the picture of the guy, the model with a beard and everything.
Okay, all right.
So we could be sitting on the couch or something.
What she was looking at, so you have no clue what she was referring to.
No, I love that because Victor is immediately trying to. So what Victor does is he works at how he can dynamically shoot this. Like we're like, we'll just talk. He's like, man, can we get a magazine shot over the shoulder? Where I have to light it, maybe. Like, okay, yeah, no, we can do that, Victor. We can get you a magazine shot.
Can I change my lens once in a while?
Okay, so let's say we're sitting on the couch next to each other. I'm reading a magazine and you're playing video games or something like that.
Perfect.
Yeah, or like your feet are in his lap, like kind of a nice.
Yeah, and so it shows that you're looking at guys with facial hair, which we should be able to find in a magazine. Probably one of the we have, I'd imagine. So what's the legality of if it has an ad? Because most likely if we're going to see a guy in a magazine, it's going to be an ad.
Well, she can just be looking at whatever magazine, and we can pull a Google image.
Or we can cover it up. So let's say it says like whatever, like Levi's or whatever. That's how she, her thumb can be there. Just. Oh, sorry. Here now.
Yeah. So.
So we can just block it somehow. Her face, or I won't shoot that. I'll tighten it up so we can just see the guy.
Okay.
So we'll show the magazine, but when her POV is looking at the point of view of her looking at the magazine itself, we'll just do like a real close up tight on the guy's face.
Okay, that sounds good. All right. So, yeah,
right.
that's perfect.
So I'm going to close the magazine, look up at him, and say, I'd really like you would look really good with some facial hair.
And yeah, should I retort with I don't look good now or anything? Oh, you don't think I look good now? You're like, no, you look great, but
I think you'd just retort something like,
He
maybe
should
I
think
could
it's
work
weird.
on that.
He should think it's weird because you're thinking of all this. You go, really?
okay, all right,
Right?
yeah, I like that.
I think so. I'd be like, I'll try it if that's what you think you like.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. If you
Okay,
think you like it,
I guess that sounds good. Yeah.
I've been trying to keep it off, but
All right, so you would look really good with some facial hair. Is that your like? Go ahead and hit the line on it.
You'd look really good with some facial hair.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I can work on that. All right, yeah, and then so we just come back. What the? Oh, what if I say, really? And she goes, yeah. Okay, I won't shave tomorrow.
I won't shave this week or whatever. Right? Yeah.
I think tomorrow's
Okay,
funny because I
okay.
just come back the next day. Full unibrow and just pop it out of my nose.
Okay.
All right,
We
I
could
won't shave
even
tomorrow.
have it to where the camera even pans over and you look at the little nose trimmer or something because we have one of those. You look at the nose trimmer on the counter and you're just like, I'm not gonna shave today.
Yeah. We can, yeah.
So how does it go back and forth? So you come back with the unibrow, and she's like, "That's not what I meant."
So in this, are we playing the married couple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because if we were married,
Oh, she
this
would
is
know
not
that.
gonna be. Yeah, this is not gonna be news to her. Like it's not news to her right now. Like if I was gonna grow hair, it would be nose.
It doesn't connect from here to here.
Well,
It doesn't connect anywhere. It's
The little
it's
patches.
18. I think between here and here, I have 18 hair follicles.
even I have more than that.
I have more than that.
You know what, Julie? I'll play it. I just come in. I'm like, here's how it's done.
She just like, give me till 2 o'clock.
You're gonna find a like that.
Oh, jeez. All right. So you come out with I would say just take off your rings, and most of the viewers don't know us.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know. No, I'm not worried about the married thing, but as far as setting up, we're on the couch, so we're living together in that situation.
I would think you're just dating and hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Then we have to make it look like a dude's house, all right? It can't look like a lady man's house. That's two different, you know this. It's
That's
two
not
different
true.
things.
You should see Taylor's house.
Yeah, but
Not that it's lady man.
he's
it's just
Tay-Dog.
it's just trendy.
No, you
It's
should
just
see Taylor's
nice.
house. It's absolutely
It's
amazing.
trendy.
Always fresh flowers, pinks, light blues, floral
but it's
patterns.
clean.
Little blankets
and
over the
it's trendy.
couch.
The whole
Yeah, but clean though. I mean, clean does. Yeah, it could be clean. But yeah, you just walk in. You're like, is that a Trindle bag? You are just so clean. Oh man, yeah, okay, all right. We're finding different things out every day about old Tay-Dog.
It's too bad he left. He said, get me far away from these people before this starts.
Oh,
my
man.
gosh.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyway, so I'm just saying,
it could be neutral with the gray. Just
Yeah,
pull that love seat over. And if you want to establish that you're dating, you could even be just hanging up the phone as it starts like, hey, I'm hanging with my girl tonight. I can only
like
play for
that idea.
another half hour.
I could put on headphones and I could be like, yeah, I can only play for a couple more minutes, guys. My
girlfriend's here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah. God, could you imagine though if I was single, like still trying to date chicks? This is a rough way
And
to
you
go
put
about it.
her
Yeah.
on hold to
Yeah.
play video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, I only got 30 more minutes. She's here.
I only got 30 more minutes. I gotta hang out with my girl. So yeah, but okay. So but in that moment, I'm playing video games with. So we can't really do that because if he was playing video games and she was trying to talk,
what if you go, guys? I gotta sign off. My girlfriend's here.
Okay.
Or something.
I think as much of just putting up a poster behind the couch on that wall, like a dude's poster, and we call it. I don't even think we need to say anything. I would like to set it with the room rather than say the word.
Okay.
So if we could set.
Put the Alf.
Yeah, you get
some of those action figures. Oh, you could take one of Rowan's.
And a poster off of Rowan's wall. That's what I was gonna do. Grab
Cool.
one of Rowan's posters.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so then so we just set the location as
Okay.
place. Yeah.
That is more cinematic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thinking of
Victor's
me
like, I
always,
get a
Victor.
poster. And it's not a green screen.
After 1 year of shooting, I finally get a poster.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Victor's
There we
like,
go.
working with these people is tanking my portfolio. Okay, so you guys are sitting there. Hey, you would look really great with facial hair. Really? You think so? Yeah, I do. I don't know. Try growing it out.
So,
Okay, I won't shave tomorrow.
nice. Okay. So the next location needs to be, I think, a different location, not the couch again.
Maybe you just open the door. You know what I mean? Like she's coming over. And you open that would be funny. Every time you open the door, it's something else. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
Walking very confident, like he opens like, hey, daddy's home. Or,
Yeah,
You
and-
just like look weird.
almost like a small montage. You know how they do things like that? Like when it's a scene of a girl, this haggard woman and she's finally getting dressed up after 30 years and she comes out in the different dresses and it's just music.
Yeah.
It could be like that. Every time he opens the door for her, it's something else.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
You'd have to change shirts like 3 times, but or do you not like it?
No, I'm thinking if we, as far as, do we want to, we never locked this in. Do we want to have multiple scenes where my facial hair is different things that I grow, or do we just have the initial nose hair, ear hair, eyebrow hair? Because if we do that, I could come up behind her and I put my arms under her hands and I go, got a surprise for you. And she's like, oh my God, I can't wait to see it. And she turns around and boom. And that's it. Yeah, maybe I twirl the ear hair. I go,
See,
how do you like
we could
it?
make it shorter if we did that. That could be our 30 seconds.
I think we have a couple short ones this week, but the short's fine. So it just like, and I just twirl it. I'm like,
What do you think? All at once or montage?
because so the other way would be we have to just figure out like how we're gonna keep running into her. So I was thinking maybe
I say all at once for the ease of shooting and outfit changes and that kind of thing.
Okay.
so. Well, let's take a vote. All at once, or do we want to continue to write the sketch?
I'm fine with the all at once.
All right. So
Yeah.
There we go.
And
All at once.
I like the, okay, ready?
Yeah.
And then she's like, and you get
because
her
you just
face.
see her face, you'll see her face, and then my hands come around her, and you don't see me just kind of blurred out in the back. Like, are you ready? And she's like, oh my God, I'm so excited! But you look so good.
Yeah.
And then bam.
Okay. So she's typing that out, and then she's gonna be disappointed. Like she sees it, and she's gonna be like, "No, that's not what I meant. I like a beard and a mustache."
Yeah.
And you go, "Oh, okay. It's gonna take me a while,
Yeah.
right?" And then
Yeah.
it should be like 3 weeks later, and then
Well,
and then you open the door, right?
And then she go, yeah, okay, and then okay, so what? So if let's set it with the 3 weeks later with she's like, I'm like, well, it's gonna take a while. She's like, well, as long as it's before Carol's wedding, yeah. As long as it's before Carol's wedding, I'll be back in 3.5 weeks. Is that long enough or something? Something one of these lines,
Okay.
Like she's going away for a few
Yeah,
weeks.
she's gonna go away.
Okay.
That way she doesn't see me because if we're boyfriend and girlfriend, we'd see each other a lot more than.
Yeah, well, you have 2 weeks because I'm going up to visit my family or whatever.
Well, I'll be gone for 2 weeks. Like, okay, I'll grow it out. Okay. Is it going to be funnier to see this as it is the ears, the eyebrows, and the nose?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Because we could.
For real.
Because if it's like, then we'll just cut it early.
Okay. All right.
We can cut it at, what do you think? And if the rest of it's not funny, just cut that and end it at, what do you think?
Well, if we're not going to, so let's think about how it could make it funny. Because we could start out with the long hairs, and then she's like, "What? What is that?"
She should love it. I knew it would look good on you.
Yeah,
It's even hotter than I thought it would be. 3.
Yeah, you're like, maybe I surprise her again. Maybe I surprise her again. Like, we're at the wedding. Can we put up a sign? And it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. I'll see you at the wedding. Like, I don't know if we have to throw in wedding, but I was like, because I wanted the shock of, like, they're gonna be like, oh, she's at this thing, the suspense of, oh my God, we're here now. She sees this, right? And they're thinking automatically by that she's gonna lose her mind. Then she's like, oh my God, it's hotter than ever. So I just want to set the scene to where we create the suspense of, oh my God, she's gonna freak out, and then it goes the opposite, so we can turn it on, flip it on its head. You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
What if she just says, so I do the hand thing again to her in the second scene, right? We do it again. We do the same exact hand thing. And I go, okay, I did what you asked. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so glad, because you're going to meet my parents or something. To meet the parents the line. Oh, what if he's like, my dad has a beard, and now you're gonna have a beard. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's excited about it. You know?
Or maybe it's like, it's a sign of virility. Like, when you meet my dad, I want you to look really sharp and really strong.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're putting too
it's
much
watering
pressure.
it down. Yeah, it's watering it down. Yeah.
I don't think people are going to be thinking that much about it.
So okay. So we'll just do the door open.
It's
So
going
we're
to take a
just
while.
gonna do
I'll be like,
twice.
well, I'm late.
I'll be back in 2 weeks.
I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Let's see how it looks. And then she can come up with a suitcase, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The front door is like, I don't know. We've just used it so many times, but I guess we could just do it
You
again.
just see her walking into the frame with like the suitcase.
Okay.
Like her carry on or something.
And then I answered the door can we open the door from behind? So you see it just like my backlit or something. And then, boom.
If we
Does it seem?
Could always do like, I don't know, you pull up to pick her up and like the window comes down and exposes it.
I do like that because we could use the cars
With the super tint?
the super tint windows. Yeah. Okay. All right. I do like that. And it exposes it. Maybe the wind will be blowing out a little bit.
So you would be driving by to pick me up.
Yeah. It could be like, 2
Okay,
weeks
I'll see
later.
You in 2 weeks. You're gonna come pick me up for that wedding or something like that.
Yeah. All right. We don't even have to say the wedding. We just say, yeah. All right. Well, I'll be back in 2 weeks. Don't forget to pick me up at the airport. But
Yeah.
Then how do we do an airport?
End of the driveway with the suitcase?
Maybe we could pull down somewhere and use a sidewalk or something.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you we could. I think it'd be a little bit better maybe if we could find something just down the road. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like that. I actually really like the slow. And I'll just sit there. And she's like, oh my God.
Maybe you pull up with it here, so it sees that your eyebrows are normal, and then.
Okay, I like that. Let's stroke the couple hairs.
And then it, boom, like a close-up.
You think a close up on it?
Maybe. We'll see how he cuts
I think,
it.
close up on the face, but not just here.
Okay.
All right, and then like Julie's gonna be like, That looks hotter than I even thought it would. You are so sexy. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, there we go.
Okay, so that was the hair. Let her finish that out.
Yeah. So, yeah, anything exciting this week or what?
I feel like there was something I was going to tell you guys. I don't remember.
Julie and I went to New York.
Oh, yeah.
Two days in New York. It was awesome.
And did anybody cool show up at your show?
Yeah.
Maybe someone we might all recognize.
Yeah, I mean, lots of people we recognize, but
Cool.
it was definitely cool. I love a shout out to Ryan Reese, man. He keeps just setting me up with the most amazing shows. He's just a great guy. If you get to check him out Ryan Reese across the board. Very, very funny.
4,000 comedians immediately text Ryan Reese.
Yeah, I know. No, it's okay. It's all right.
We're going to have to bleep out his name.
Yeah, no, see, but I know him. He was worried about that too. You know, he's like, don't be telling everybody, what I do for you. So, but
Good thing you just put it on the podcast.
yeah, well, it's fine. He knows how to deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we talked about it because it's
He was
fine.
awesome.
But he was awesome.
Very nice guy.
Very nice guy, and he's like he's up there with the big
So
timers.
funny.
Yeah, he's so funny and he's doing things. So he knows how to deal with all that.
Big timers like who?
But the mess.
She's like, name drop, please.
I'm trying out a name.
Tell me.
Yeah, I got to this weekend. I got to work with Jim Gaffigan.
Oh my God. That's freaking crazy.
It was awesome.
It was totally awesome. He was just on the same show. But he went right after me. It went me, the Jim Gaffigan.
You essentially open for Jim Gaffigan.
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
In a short way, yeah. And I did an okay job at it. And then TJ Miller. I got to hang out with TJ Miller.
Really
which
cool.
Yeah.
Who's that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, TJ Miller. I watch your videos on Instagram.
Just him and JD Kennedy going to get together and whoop your ass.
There's a whole posse of quasi-famous comedians who are just going to come and have it out for me.
It's done, Sheeta Reagan. You're done. That's a funny sketch.
It would be, yeah. Well, it's funny because nobody knows me. So if all these famous people got mad at me and then accidentally made me famous.
Beating you up.
Or just by talking shit or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That is funny. We should do that though. We can all play the different comedians, and it just keeps flashing to us, and you're like, I'm like, Sheeta, you gotta stop talking shit about all these comedians, And she's like, they deserve it. Like I could be Rosie O'Donnell, and I'm like, Sheeta, Rosie O'Donnell's gonna beat your ass, and Rosie was like, no, I'm here for you, boy.
I'm just in a Trump shirt.
Yeah. You just you can be in a Trump shirt. Yeah.
Because of Rosie Trump.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Back and
Yeah. Rosie O'Donnell's coming for you, but Rosie's there to beat me up though.
If any bookers are watching this, I don't have a problem with most comedians.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
It's just a funny sketch.
Yeah.
You've had one incident with Jamie Kennedy.
And it was an incident.
Yeah. One good solid incident with Jamie Kennedy, and that's the only thing you've had. But it would be a very funny sketch. But what if we could make it to where? Because I see what you're saying. You're like, I don't want people thinking that I'm having trouble.
Yeah,
with
you don't want to be
comedians.
combative. You don't want to be the
No,
person
you're not.
who's
You're not. It's
the
just
problem.
Yeah. But it could be funny. Oh, what if it's all very mundane shit? Like it just like like it's just like she's like you're like you said something on my Facebook about how you just thought my new movie was okay, and we just go down each one, and they're there to beat you up for just that reason.
Yeah, it would only work if we could get three of us or three of you guys to look just like recognizable comedians.
What if the police just come to your house, the FBI shows up just to arrest you for the things you said to celebrities?
There's something there.
There's something there because it's kind of happening right now.
We're like
yeah.
the Hollywood cabal.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's something there. Write it down.
yeah,
I'm
write
writing
it
Write
down.
it down.
We'll work
It's
on
going
that.
in the notes for later.
Write down
Yeah.
Hollywood cabal.
Hollywood cabal, FBI comes to Sheeta or whatever. So
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, on to the next skit.
okay, on to the next skit. Here we go.
The resting bitch face anger walk.
That's super easy. I don't think we should have any dialogue. I really think it's all in the cinema, if you will. What do you think?
So no dialogue?
No dialogue.
Not
Two
even
people
the
staring at each
internal?
other?
Because that's what happens in life. Yeah, we're in a parking lot or we're walking and it just happens. We just like if you relax all the muscles in your face, you just naturally look angry even though you're not. And then do you ever feel that? Like
I thought there was
just
going to be like an inner monologue or something.
we could.
Because if it's just two people staring at each other, what? I mean, are people going to go, what?
Yeah, it's going to be confusing. People are going to go, what is this?
Yeah. So I mean, we'd have to put words on it or something.
No.
I guess it's one of those ones where like, if you don't watch the podcast,
You ain't
if
gonna
don't-
get it.
You're not going to get it. Watch the podcast. Get the sketches.
I will say Taylor thought that the sketches were funnier after he watched the podcast.
Oh, because you get to see it built, right? I was wondering about that.
He
Yeah.
thought it was, yeah. I mean, I don't want to speak for him, but I think like the idea is much more impressive to an outsider when you see this, see how fast we write him, and then you shoot him. Because when you just watch him, you're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, hopefully a lot of people who've always wanted to do sketches just do them after this. You know, like go out, do your sketches.
For
Don't
sure,
let it stop
yeah.
you. The only way to do things is to do things.
Yep.
So, yeah. So, okay. So, but I think that if we're going to do the
We can even put it last.
can we change it from resting bitch face? So can we like actually name it something better? Let's,
The
Well, I
skit?
have it as anger
Yeah.
walk, but
angry, not angry, maybe.
Or, something with the wave, like
So wait, so you're just going to angrily look at each other and then wave?
right as you pass each other, you go from angry face to, hey, how's it going? Like you do, and hey, how are you? And then you go back. It's relatable.
It is relatable, but I think
Is it funny? I don't know.
it would be funny with inner dialogue. If we don't have inner dialogue, there's not going to be anything there. It's going to be two people just like
Yeah.
walking and then they go,
But you didn't change your face. So
hey.
like, yep.
Yeah,
and
I
now
get
go
you.
back.
So you go back after you say the hey?
Yeah, because that's how we walk through life. We all walk around out there looking angry.
Yeah, I stare at the ground because I
And
don't want to trip.
I've always believed that you can literally change the air between people with a wave and a smile, and it happens all the time. Like I always believe in being the brave one to wave and smile in traffic or when you're walking past somebody, and it just creates like it goes from everybody's just angry walking around to like we're all on the earth together and being a little more friendly.
I think
it really
that
does work.
depends on where you live, because I waved at some guy in New York and Nathan knows it got very weird after
it
that.
got really
He
weird.
just
Just
Drop
like
trowel.
stared through
Yeah.
us and like just stared at us until we left that corner. Like
and smiled.
it was very
Like we
weird.
came out, she thought it was her brother, and Julie this guy across the
was
street,
like-
he was hanging on the scaffolding like this. And as soon as he came out, she went, hey. And he zeroed in on her. It was just like,
That is terrifying.
It was terrifying. I
It was very
was like-
terrifying. There was just like this like green light coming down the hall or down
What?
the sidewalk, and he was like hanging on scaffolding across like this
Just smiling.
creepy smile. It's like, oh my god, what did I do? I
Did you guys
invited
encounter
the serial
Green
killer to
Goblin
us.
like waiting on Spider-Man? He had yellow eyes.
yeah, he was on a hovercraft.
Wait, Julie, did you just watch Spider-Man? Oh yeah, that's what it was. My bad. My
Never
bad.
mind. It was all a dream. But no, that was really creepy. And then like when we started walking away, he like left the scaffolding and came across the street. And we were just like, I was watching him, and I was like, oh my god, we've attracted the psycho.
Okay.
And Nathan's
The
like,
Holiday
you
Inn
cannot
murderer.
just like wave to people in New York. I was like, sorry.
I thought it was my brother. He did. He was brother-esque. He had a brother-esque look. Yeah, he did. It was close, but he wasn't wearing a hat. That's the only thing that clued me in, because I was like, that's not your brother. Yeah, I'm your brother.
I'm not your brother, but I'll be your daddy.
That's what it felt like, for sure. Yeah, be careful in New York. Don't just wave at people. But yeah, that's so no, I get that, but
I get the look on the face though, but where is like the twist, or where's the funny part?
Let's do this.
Or, you know,
Put it last. If we end early, we'll do it.
I want to write the inner monologue. I think it's very funny with the inner monologue.
yeah.
If you're like, God, why is this guy looking at me now? It's
Okay, like the back and forth, like, what's this guy's freaking problem?
yeah, what's this guy's freaking problem? Why is he walking around with a scowl on his face?
Yeah.
And then I see you, I'm like, look at this bitch here. God, what happened to her? Who shit her cereal? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
What do you think, Victor?
I like it.
Okay.
I like it with the inner monologue.
All right.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So we got the.
So how many back and forths we should do? I think 3.
Yeah. Let's write out some good lines for it, and then we'll just take the best out of that. So, yeah. So what was that line?
The
you just
first
said?
one should be, what's this guy's problem?
Yeah. And I'm like, I want to think of something about saying, bitch. So let's.
Or maybe it should be, should we each open up with, look at this guy, look at this bitch. And then, what's his freaking problem?
Well, if you're gonna say bitch, you should almost call him something. Like
Yeah, I don't want to
too,
say. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're like, oh, look at this guy. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, what's this woman's problem? There we go. Look at this guy. What's this woman's problem?
Oh, look at this guy. Like, yeah.
You're like, what's this woman's problem? She's like, and then you go, is he mean by you?
Maybe it's like, look at this guy. You should be like, is that a guy?
No. What's this lady's problem?
No, it's a lady. It's definitely a lady.
What's her problem? Okay, yeah. So look at this guy. And then it immediately. So when you're saying it like this, you're already in angry mode. Yeah, look at this guy.
You're just walking. You're just kind of.
But it's gonna be close-ups on us to see the angry face, right?
I think it should move closer and closer. Like, it'll start at the hip, then it'll go to here, then it goes to our face, and then it's a wide of us passing each other. Hey. And then
I think it should go
And then-
opposite. I think it should be tight on the face at the beginning, and like, you know, you really see that scowl, and you're like, what is this guy's problem? Look at this woman. Like, you know, like there's that back
but then
dialogue.
it doesn't escalate.
Then
Yeah.
It's
it
got to
goes-
escalate with the anger.
No, and also I think so. Your faces should get like angry and angrier once you're approaching each other, right?
Yes.
Even the music will get
Okay,
more
okay,
like,
so then, yeah, we
post-production,
should-
The volumes will go up. It'll be more
And then you
dramatic.
go, hey. And then even a nice comment at the end, like, people are good. Or you don't have to say anything. What do you think?
I think if anything, like you go, what an asshole.
Asshole.
Yeah, okay, we can say asshole bitch at the end of it, yeah.
I mean, okay.
I'm sorry. What if it? So we do the same concept. You both are like approaching each other and looking at each other, and
Yeah.
we have that. So we cut to your face and his facial expressions, right? Both of you, but only you. So we see him. So you're like, what's wrong with this dude, right? And we just see him, and he's just, which is with his face, but he's just walking. He doesn't
Actually,
say
I do
anything.
like it that way.
It goes back to
What
you,
is it
like,
now?
what
Go
the
ahead.
hell-
Say
Oh,
what-
you only hear that monologue from one side, is what
Yeah,
you're
and
saying.
like, what the hell is his problem? And just approach it. This mother, whatever. And he's still, when you get close together, you cross by, he's like, hi, how you doing? And you're like, oh, hello there. And then you walk away, like, oh, what a gentleman. And he's like, what a bitch. That's all he says.
and that's all he says
That's
at
all
the
he
end.
says. So you think after that,
I kind of like that because you're not doing anything wrong. It could go either way, but I do like that.
Yeah.
Where I'm just making this assumption about what
Yeah.
the fuck is he coming at me? Like, and I'm escalating, and then you go, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" It's like,
So-
"Oh, he was a nice guy." It's like, "Freaking weirdo," or something like that.
And neither one of these are we suggesting the resting face whatsoever, though.
No,
No, you're not
It's
suggesting
just one of those things that
showing on your
happens.
face.
I think so. I think there should be a line on either one of those about the face.
why?
why? Yeah.
Well, just because we're just like, it's just basically us walking, going.
You have to show
It's
face,
more
though.
relatable than you think. It's kind of
Well,
like
no,
you
I
with the
get it. I
poster
see it all
setting
the
the
time.
scene without
Yeah,
saying it.
I get it. I get it. I see it all the time. People with the resting face. Okay.
Can you hear me swallowing?
I crunched some ice earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna cut those out. ASM. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Where people like crunch ice into the.
Oh,
Oh, I have no clue.
oh, the audio sensory something.
Yeah. The people who make a ton of money on that. They just sit there. They just like, especially on TikTok.
Oh,
Have
the
you seen this
TikTok
on
people are
TikTok?
weird.
It's crazy. They sit in a mic and they rub their nails across it and
that's
they're like.
folly. They make all the noises for like special, like for sound effects.
No,
No,
this
this is for people who have
Like a sensory
an
thing.
affinity for certain sounds. So there's people making money on just going like cha cha cha.
Oh,
cha.
funny
People will
sketch.
sit there and listen to the cha chas.
Funny sketch idea. Just a really bad guy at that. Like he makes really annoying noises.
There's one that's similar where the guy, he's like, I make all of the sound effects for the love scenes, and he's like stirring macaroni and cheese. He'll like I can't do it, but do his lips. He'll like spank.
Yeah, like he's like, but this guy's like, he's like, because they're always like really talk low like this, and they go, hey, we're here for a little ASM today. We're gonna and then they rub. Woo. You know, they do like nice things, you know, in there. But instead he's like, okay, we're here for a little ASM today. We're going to get you set up. First stop, nails on a chalkboard. You know, we don't have to do that, but you know what I'm saying? It's like all like horrible sounding stuff.
Farting?
Yeah. Yeah, farting. I don't know. We could probably look. There's probably a farting channel. I imagine that.
Oh, that was so satisfying.
Is that a 3 decibel?
You do the armpit.
Yeah.
Quanch.
Your ideas of farts are so
You're like,
crazy.
do you fart?
That's
What is
the
going
fart
on
noise
with
that you
your
have?
body?
Yeah. She just lifts her cheeks and it goes, quanch. Okay. Last week you were like, I thought it would sound in different tones. My fart. Boo, 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 boo. And today you're like, you do a little fart noise with your armpit. Quanch.
Sounds like a Doritos bag.
Oh my God.
Sheena might not fart. I don't know. She's never heard a fart before.
Women don't fart.
That's funny.
Guys,
Ladies
you're
don't
way
fart.
too funny. All right.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So let's just. I like
Okay,
the
so-
double back dialogue, but explain. So you're saying I'm just sitting there like,
You don't even have to look that angry.
Yeah.
It's just resting. You'd be surprised how much, like, you see, even right there, you look a little mad.
oh, do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just what our faces look like. Yeah. Or when you're thinking about something or squinting in the sun, you know, it just happens.
Oh, okay. So let's do it like you're saying, except for the guy has an inner monologue of the things he's thinking about.
Sun's in my eyes.
Oh man, I wonder if are radishes a root vegetable?
Or yeah, my stomach hurts.
Oh, my
It's weird.
stomach. Yeah. So okay. So we'll have
with the
yeah.
sun.
I'm just thinking of just
And I'm
nothing.
like, what's this guy's freaking problem?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, who crapped in his cereal?
I feel like I have crap after that cereal.
Okay, all right, that's definitely a lie. Who crapped in his cereal? And then it goes to me and I go, man, I think I had the crap in that cereal. Okay. Okay, so then it goes back to Sheena. And what would Sheena say?
What do we have so far?
So just, girls, what's wrong with this guy? And he's like, the sun's in my eyes. Girl, who crapped in his cereal? Oh, man, I think I need to take a crap after that cereal.
And then something like, am I going to have a problem with this guy or something? Like,
Yeah.
is he coming at me right now?
Yeah. Am I going to have a problem with this guy? Is he coming at me? And then I think, and I'm like, you know what? I think I am going to poop. Or something, and I get up. No, I do, because if I'm coming at you, you know what I'm saying? So I get up and I actually come at you in a way. I don't know.
It doesn't have to, all of them don't have to be like puns.
No, they don't. No, it doesn't. I do like the idea of it, though.
Yeah.
Now that we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so the cereal line, and then is this guy coming at me, or what's another line where you would think?
we could end with the cereal line. So it could be like, oh, look at this guy. And it's like, oh, I can't. Or you seeing this guy? And it's like, I can't see anything because of the sun.
Yeah. Oh, no.
barely
Look at this
see.
guy. What's this guy's problem, right? And then I'm just like this, and I'm like, I wonder what that smell is, you know? Or I like the smell idea because you look angry when you smell something
Yeah.
gross. Yeah.
What if
Smell.
you're just thinking about things that you're not sure, like
That's what I originally thought, just
Did I
like
turn off the
random
laptop
stuff.
already?
Yeah.
Did I turn off the computer or did I turn off the coffee pot or whatever? Like you're thinking of whatever you did.
But if she says, "What's this guy's problem?" then I have a legitimate problem. I guess that's weird, right? like I.
No, because she thinks I'm gonna like. It's what's your problem with her? Because she thinks you're.
Oh yes, okay. So he goes,
You're just thinking
Yeah,
of
we're
random
getting
things.
closer to, because
Yeah.
you're right. It's always you're just thinking about stuff out there. You're thinking about your life. You're thinking about work or whatever.
You just have
And
that face
and
that
for
makes
some
it-
reason, we all get a little like edgy out there in the world until you smile and wave, and then you're like, oh, the world is good.
Yeah, I get that.
yeah, that's yeah, no, I like that. So yeah, you're like, "What's this guy's problem?" And it comes to me, and I'm like, I wonder if ladybugs do it. You know, but and then what's your next line? What's your next angry line? What else would you say if you seen me? This guy looks like a real jerk off.
Yeah, why are you scowling at me like that?
Why is he scowling?
Why is he scowling at me?
Like, I bet they do. I bet. Or no, okay, so the first line is, "There's boy ladybugs." Or no, I got to think of something. There's something I'm thinking of, you know, that's giving me the scowl, or it's just resting face.
So the thing that you're thinking of is constant. He's just thinking about every time he goes back to you. You're
Maybe
like,
it's
"Why-
something like, I wonder if there's like a woman Alf
Yeah, Alf. Yeah,
or something, right?
yeah, it's something weird. Like that's a.
I like the idea of the smell or something that kind of brings you to that face. So, in one aspect, it could be, "Oh, what is that smell?" And then the next scene, it could be, "Oh man, I think I am gonna have to poop after that cereal." And then the next thing could be, "Oh man, I forgot to call my mom for her birthday." Or like it could be like.
but I also want
something
those
that
things to
brings
be
that
like
face.
off the wall funny stuff too, because if not, it's gonna die there. The sketch will die if those lines aren't funny. So it's got to be something at least entertaining. Doesn't have to be roll off the floor funny, but it has
Yeah.
to be something that's surprising, something entertaining. Why is this guy thinking of this?
Could
You know
even
what
throw an Easter egg in there like, who should I put on the podcast?
I'm saying? Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, we could. Yeah.
I like the ladybug thing you were saying just because it's so innocent on his side. Like he's so thinking about like ladybugs, and you're like, what the hell's wrong with this dude?
Yeah, that's why I was
He's
thinking
an
something
assassin
like just
that proves
something
you
off.
real.
Yeah, so
And he's just so
ladybug.
innocent thinking
Yeah.
about ladybugs.
If I could. Yeah.
Ladybugs do it.
Yeah, I could go like, man, just realized ladybugs are transgender. Because they're men and they're ladies all at once, but that's just what we call them.
That male.
I love that it took. Sheena was staring at me. Dude, talk about the resting face. She was staring at me. I was like, Sheena hates this idea.
You see what I'm
And I
saying?
explained it to her, and she was like, "Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, all right. I got you. Following." And the whole time I was like, "Wow, she does not enjoy this idea at all."
Okay,
So do you say, "Man, I just realized that cis male ladybugs are transgender"?
Oh, what if I just go? I wonder
if
I wonder what a ladybug's pronouns are. That is funny because what are their pronouns? They're ladybugs, but they could be males. They could be he, she's. They could be theys.
I was thinking something like, I wonder if male ladybugs are offended being called that or something.
Yeah. Yep. All right. What do
What do you
I
call it?
think
Or what if it's
pronouns-
just simple? What do you call a male ladybug?
I like what do you call a male ladybug? What do you call a male ladybug?
They, them? He, him? Sheesh him?
She, shim. Yeah.
Sheesh him?
Little things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we doing too much transgender material?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, they're out there. They're living their lives. They're in the world. They're part of the world.
Okay.
So it's part of it all. now.
Representation.
Yeah, it's representation. It's
Okay.
not through comedy. So yeah, but I do like just like something simple like what are ladybug's pronouns? I like this.
No, what do you call a male ladybug?
I like that one too. That opening.
Yeah, I do like the way it rings.
And then you just start
And it's short.
thinking, yeah, it's short,
We just
Every
need
time it
one
goes
sentence
to-
each
Yep,
that's
that's all
rolls
it is.
off the tongue and just goes back and forth.
He, him, she, they.
Yeah. So every time you start thinking more and more, so your face gets a little more focused / angry, and you start like getting worried because at that time he's approaching you. He's getting angrier and angrier, quote unquote, while he's approaching you, and you're like, "What the hell's wrong with this dude?" Till finally he's like, "Oh, hi." That's when he's
Okay, so we'll go with the ladybug line. Let's put that down. So what do we have so far? So she says, "What's wrong with this
What's
guy?"
wrong with this dude? And then he goes right into, I wonder what ladybug pronouns are, or what do you call
I
a
think.
male
I mean, I
ladybug?
really feel like that first line needs to be something about the way I look angry or something. I don't like opening without that. I don't think that because especially the way that it's shifting now. Like, why does this guy
Okay.
look so angry? Something along those lines.
Okay,
Yeah.
instead of what's up with this guy?
Yeah, let's say,
Okay.
yeah. Why does this guy look so angry?
Okay.
All right. And then ladybugs.
Okay, and then ladybugs.
And then, I mean, is he mean mugging me right now? And I look at you and go, that girl looks like my sister.
I like that.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I was just thinking.
And then, who crapped in his cereal? I feel like crap after that cereal.
Yeah, so we'll do a 3 then there.
Yeah.
I think that lady looks like my sister. I think, yeah.
Maybe, yeah. And then, I feel like crap after that cereal. And then, hey. And then maybe fart.
Back to the rule number 1. Farts are funny. Yeah, so, okay, so it just ends with me farting.
Yeah.
Boo, boo, doo, boo, doo, boo, 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 boo. Quanch.
We're going to find this fart out there. And when we reprise Fart Girl, that's what she
It's all electronica.
Yeah.
Boing, boing, boing. It's the new intro song.
It's when you fall off. It's when you lost your fame and now you're trying to get back and you're like, I even recorded an electronic fart album.
Let the bass drop.
Okay, so yeah, all right, yeah,
next
so,
skit.
yeah, fart girl. I can't wait till we do that. It's
We're
gonna
going
end
to do
up being
a whole
short.
day of Fart Girls.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna end up being a short because so Fart Girl, she did the farts of the trade, and we're gonna do a documentary about it. But we don't have time to get into that today. But let's okay, so we're good on that.
All right, so why does this guy look so angry? The guy says, I wonder what ladybug pronouns are, or what do you call a male ladybug? We'll workshop that a little. She says, is he mean mugging me right now? And he says, that girl looks like my sister. And then she looks over, who crapped in his cereal? Man, I feel like crap after that cereal. And then, am I going to have a problem with this guy? Is he coming at me?
No, so not that part. And then the part where the second line right before the crap of the cereal, we go, he just keeps staring at me. Who crapped in this guy's cereal? Because now I'm
Yeah.
staring at you because I'm like, is
Just
that my
staring at
sister?
me.
He just keeps staring at me. Who crapped in his cereal? Okay.
And then, man, I feel like crap after that cereal. And then we do the hey. The hey. And then maybe I go, all right, nice guy. And then you fart. I'm like,
No. What if you do? We go back to the bench line for sure. So you go, hey, and it's like hey, and then you go, he ended up being a nice guy. Like, what a bitch, or something, No, you don't think? What do you think? The fart, I think it's funny, but it doesn't. I guess it's just off the wall.
So after the hey, what happens? Hey, and then what?
I mean, the
She
whole
says
point
that
was just I imagined it as a side. We're making it different, but it was just supposed to be these two people think that like they're
What if I
angry-
say hi to you and you don't say hi to back?
hey, and maybe I just do a
Yeah. And I go, what was that? You're like, well,
all right, he was
pretty
a
nice.
nice guy.
I go, what was that lady's problem? or something.
Okay, so we open it up and she says, "Why does this guy look so angry?" It could end with, "Why is this woman so angry?"
Man, what a horrible ending.
Yeah.
The whole thing is that it turns when you smile and wave at somebody. Yeah. That's the whole point. That's the relatable thread.
Yeah,
in
but
life.
I never at one point was upset with you through the whole sketch.
And that's how it is out there. You're not really mad at people, but we're all walking around like that. And then sometimes you catch somebody's eye and you're like, the fuck? And then you smile and wave, they smile and wave, and then suddenly you feel better. It's just an indescribable thing in life. That never happens to you.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
right?
what if,
or even in traffic,
well, that's
you
fine.
let somebody over, you're like, but they wave, and suddenly it's like,
Yeah.
it's good. We're
I get that, but it's not a punchline.
it may
It
not
doesn't.
be.
It doesn't even. It would like the sketch would just end like. Blah.
Yeah, it's more of just like a feel good. I imagined it happening so fast that it's just one of those. I can imagine people sharing it, being like, "This happens to me all the time."
All right. Okay. So is that where we're ending it? Just hey.
I do think it needs an end. I like the build up to that point.
Yeah.
I think it has.
Honestly, I am totally fine with. We don't do it. If you just give me 10 seconds on my cell phone, I can film it, put it together, show it to you guys, and I think you'll get it. But if we don't want to waste
I get
the
what
day-
you're saying. I get
know.
what you're saying. It's not like it's not like sitting here like I don't understand it. It's just there's no ending. It's not an ending. It's just a kind of.
All right.
Yeah.
We don't have to film it cinematically, but will you just give me the 10 seconds to do it on my cell phone? Because I want to do it.
I don't mind at all.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
take a look at it. Of course. Yeah. No, I will not look
Even
at
if we
your
don't put it
cell
on the
phone,
page,
Sheeta.
it's just. I think it's relatable. Is it hilarious? No.
I don't know who that is. Yeah, we answer that real quick.
Look through the peephole.
Yeah, we got somebody at the door for some reason. We all freaked out. Yeah, we all freaked out like it was like some type of. Do what? Yeah, sure. Yeah,
kids?
open it up. Yeah. Hey, we're doing a podcast right now, bro. Later. See you later, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one, man. Thank you. They're just trying to sell us Windows stuff.
Solar?
That's something. Yeah, I don't know.
Do not get me
What
started
did they
on
say it
solar.
was?
Hurricanes.
Hurricane, yeah, something about a hurricane window.
Oh yeah. You want Windows? We go. Where's the
I hate when
podcast?
people let their 18-year-old kids go into jobs like that. Those jobs are really hard. They don't make a lot of money. You have to be excellent at sales. That is not an 18-year-old's job. Stop letting your kids do sales. It's not good for them.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. It's just like they just. I love
When
the
you're 18,
tenacity.
you should be bartending and waiting tables because it teaches you service and you make a buttload of money. Or you should be focusing on school and working in like retail.
See, I'm totally just you do whatever gives you the money. We both started working at 18.
Did they make a single dollar? No, they just got rejected. That's what's going to happen to them all freaking day.
I did. I used to make good money. When I was 15 years old, I went door to door setting up hurricane shutter appointments. So those guys are just setting up appointments. It was for Roll Safe. And I would start out with handing out the stuff at the mall, and then I would go door to door. And if I got one, I got $100. All I had to do was set it up. And as long as they got in the door to do this pitch, I always got $100. So I would make like really good money doing that.
And you were 15 28 years ago.
I got turned down.
The world is more
over and over
dangerous,
again.
and I guarantee they're not making nothing for an appointment.
Those
It's
two
gonna have to be
guys
close.
right there, I couldn't have beat them up.
They lift.
Yeah, they left, but I'm just
No,
saying.
they lift.
Oh, they lift. Yeah.
Yeah.
The tenacity of we were like, hey, we're doing a podcast. We just only answered the door because we didn't want the dog to start barking. And then he goes, and then we're doing a podcast, and he goes, hey, but actually, still, could you do the shutters?
They just sit down and pitch the shutters.
Hey, yeah.
I'll even show you how it works and you can record it.
We don't have a guest today. Would you mind
Would
having
you
a seat?
You want a seat? You got any sketch ideas? So, write that down as a sketch, though. The endless door-to-door salesman, like the tenacity of what he did there was great. I almost just want to go get a window from him.
What if
You can put
maybe
it over here.
they keep popping up? He's in the shower. He's under the bed.
Yeah,
He's
that's what I was
everywhere?
thinking. Yeah, he's everywhere you go. He's like,
Well, that's kind of we have a sketch like that coming up with the realtor.
Oh, do we?
Lifelong friend. Yeah.
Oh, lifelong friend realtor. Okay, yeah.
We'll
So
get there.
we'll match it in.
All right, anyway, where are we? Are we
Okay.
okay on time? Yeah, we're okay.
So he's a nice guy. They say the hey exchange in the internal monologue. He's a nice guy, and then the guy says, "What about the woman?" Does he say something bad about the woman, or does he compare her to the sister?
I was
because he
thinking, what if?
already
Yeah,
talked
I
about-
was thinking, what if I go? I don't think that was my sister. yeah. We walk by, I go, hey, and you go, he's a pretty nice guy, and I go, I don't think that was my sister.
What if he says, maybe I should call my sister and see if she's here or something? He doesn't even.
Or
Maybe you pick up the cell phone. You're like, I just ran into Teresa. She acted like a total bitch.
yeah, I just read it, or what, I just go, or was that my sister? Like I'm still just like, was that my sister? Like
Maybe that was my sister.
yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah.
put a pin in this. Did we write everything
No,
else?
we can't put a pen yet. We didn't write anything yet. We wrote the hair and that.
Yeah, we still have singing appliances or Billionaires Print Club.
Shart.
Let's write singing appliances. We got enough time on that. Yeah.
We have to write a whole song, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could have AI write
Because
it.
we could
or
do
is that not
we could do Billionaires Club like no problem.
super easy?
Yeah. So
The Billionaires Club is just laughing through you.
well, for me
explaining-
though, as far as shooting it, we're kind of short on time today because we started a little bit late, so we're only gonna have a couple hours to shoot really. So let's go ahead and do the appliances. We got about let's see if we can write this in 10 minutes and then do it.
Okay. So we're just going to be setting up for the scene by having someone are we doing the dishwasher or are we doing the oven? It could be either.
I think all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do every appliance.
Are
Like,
we rolling out this product line from Sears, or is it
that's
just
how I was imagining
Okay.
it. Yeah, that's how I was imagining it.
Oh, so we're
Sears.
doing kind
Yeah,
of
it's better
a,
Sears is out of business. So
yeah,
yeah,
they
let's do
can't
the-
sue us.
so we're doing kind of a product launch, like a commercial.
We could do from Indifco again. I mean, we've been doing Indifco pitches for a while.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Singing appliances from Indifco.
So a new product from Indifco.
That's our new product from Indifco. Have you ever?
Well, it'll just be like, energy efficient, power surge safe appliances from Indifco. Now singing when your
What if we say
items are
now,
ready.
What if we say now built in Compton?
Yes, because it's a wrap, right?
Yeah, and then they all rap.
Built in Compton.
Built in Compton.
The dryer just goes.
Blah, blah, blah.
American made, built in Compton.
Blah, blah, blah. Dishes done beach. Dishes done beach. Okay, all right, yeah. So Victor, you might have to do some rapping. Can you rap? Actually, I know. So Victor can sing. A lot of people don't know this about Victor. Oh, and there's a reason why you never see him. With Victor, you don't see him on screen. You can hear his voice, and he's a little camera shy. So we always have him in the background here. Yeah, the most handsome of us all. He's just
I cannot rap at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
do we want to stick with wrapping appliances, or do we like it if maybe, what if the appliances just say they make you uncomfortable, so you get up and go do the thing?
well, I have seen that before, like talking fridges and stuff. Where
Okay.
they're like, oh, you gonna eat that? And, that's kind of a thing.
I
Yeah.
meant
I don't
kind of
mind
like
doing that,
sexual
but-
harassment, like, hey, big boy, your dishes are done.
Okay. This is kind of like my dishwasher joke.
No, you're right. I'm out of good ideas. I'm out of good ideas.
That's going to be Grandma Sheena.
Guys, I'm so
I was
sorry.
actually gonna say, I was like, Julie's actually said that to me before. Hey, big boy, the dishes are done. The kids are asleep.
You know what that means.
You're right. Go back to the wrapping.
It's about to get personal.
She's like, my hands are real soft.
Okay. So
I like those
we just
disco
need to
pants,
think of
baby.
some. Ew, stop. We just need to think of some gangster phrases for the thing, and Victor will put some music behind it.
All right, so the microwave will have, like a bag of popcorn or something. And,
It's that palm
It could
olive.
be that pop, pop, pop.
We're going to do it till dawn. Get them dishes done, girl.
Victor is just pretending to be somewhere else.
He's like, oh my God, I'm
"So
not
close to my
here.
shirt."
I'm not here.
Anywhere
This
else,
is
I could be-
ladies' porn.
Did you scrub them pans, girl?
Like men, they get boudoir shots of women in bed and stuff, and women, we get raps from him going, "Hey girl, I got those dishes done."
I just dropped the kids off at school. Why don't you sit down and read a book, girl?
This time, it was actually the school that they go to.
Yeah, right.
Unlike the last time I was in charge of
Yeah, that would be messed up. Just dropping to some random school.
That's
Like-
a future skit idea. When
Yeah,
the
that's a
husband
good-
just drops the kids off at a school they don't go to.
Yeah, he's in high school. Where'd you drop him? I think it was Allen Elementary.
Calusa Nature Center? That's not a school.
That's not even
learn
a school.
something.
Oh, they'll learn. They're gonna learn. Yeah.
All right. Where are we? Okay, so we got that. So is that the 3?
We didn't do any raps for the thing. We didn't do
Microwave,
any raps
dishwasher,
at all.
and
Well,
oven.
it's just going to be brief phrases with a little bit of music in the
Well,
background.
no, the
right?
whole thing was that it was a full song. It was like, I'm telling you, it was 30 seconds of music. Just like.
It was like a full jazz thing, yeah.
It was like a whole thing.
Okay, so do we want to write that or
Yeah.
do we want to utilize AI? Okay.
We're not in a rush. I mean, the podcast could be what it is.
Okay.
We went on. So it's just until it's done, basically. And then, okay. So, yeah. So from Indifco.
Energy efficient surge appliances. We'll think of some kind of
Yeah.
technology.
Our newest energy efficient appliances from Indifco, American made, built in Compton.
I like what we were going to do, because I do like the idea of you doing like a Frank Sinatra type thing. So let's make it to where it's different musics all the way around. Like,
Now with 3 different genres of melody or
energy efficient. What's a word?
should we just call it singing appliances? Our energy efficient singing appliances.
I do energy efficient singing appliances. As a have you ever opened?
Wait, yeah, and maybe it's like it could show one of the washers with a dee doo dee doo dee doo dee. Boring. Now,
Okay, It's spot free. It's spot free. Every single dish is spot free. Yeah, I'm drying. One more cycle, I'm done. See.
what was the one you're like, hey, mother offer, your clothes aren't done.
Yeah. What's up, bitch? Your clothes are dry. Okay, we'll go. So okay.
So are we doing
thought we
different
were just
genres? Are we going to do a Sinatra?
Yeah, we're gonna do a Sinatra. So let's what if every appliance is different? Each
Yes.
appliance does a different sound.
Well, you have the different settings.
Our singing appliances from Indifco.
With 10 different or 3 different genres or whatever. And it could be, dry me to the moon or something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll do that. See, that's just something we're gonna have to work out, isn't it? We're gonna have to
Because of
go through that.
copyright.
I don't think copyright, Victor. If we just
If we're gonna change the lyrics, I don't think so.
yeah, if we change
Okay.
the lyrics, and that is true. Copyright. We can't really use. No, actually, we can't. We can't use it.
It makes it parody
Yeah,
of that
we can't.
song.
Yeah, you have to even do that for the parodies. Like, you can't just make a parody without getting permission from
Artist approval.
do it. Yeah, but we were shh.
Well,
did use it in
some
the
of those
Christmas one,
things,
so
like
don't be very
nobody
quiet
owns
about
the
it.
rights to Silent Night. there's
that's
a
right.
certain
It was
age of song where it doesn't apply, or like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. You can always use that because there's no licensing over it, but you can't use like,
So let's think of some quick wording for each one. We don't have to put a genre on it. So the dryer is good.
okay, Dry Me to the Moon.
Yeah, Dry Me to the Moon for the dryer. And then for the washer, let's make the washer rap. We'll rap for the washer, dishwasher. I think the stove.
So fresh and so clean. Oh, that's too new.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, but we just can't. I'd rather just write songs for it. Let's see what we could do with it. And then the oven should be from Italy. You think like a That's Amore type thing?
I feel like the skit was its funniest when they're all rap, right? They're gangster appliances.
I thought the gangster appliances was funny. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just go back to original, the Straight Outta Compton.
Yes.
Yeah. Our new Diffco appliances, straight out of Compton. Yeah.
Yeah. The microwave maybe should be the brap, brap, popcorn, bitch, brap, brap.
Yeah. Okay, I like
Your
that.
popcorn says brap, brap, brap.
Yeah.
Pop goes that popcorn.
Yeah. And then we can do a mumble rap. What should one of them is the mumble rap.
The dryer, right?
Yeah.
You got the towels. You got the towels. We're going around.
Yeah. Okay. So we got the mumble rap for the dryer. And then we do like a for the refrigerator. It's got to be some type of rap about got that big fat ass and them little bitty jeans. You know?
Yeah.
So it's got to be like a club song. Like,
Yeah, we'll do like
Okay.
a big fat ass and a little bit of jeans. That's what happens when you always getting up in me.
Did you just write that?
Yeah, just write that. Yeah, so we do. Yeah.
It's not bad. We can tweak it.
Okay, we can tweak that. Yeah, and then the oven is like,
So we have an oven and a dishwasher.
oh, the oven could be your food is on fire.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
With a
yeah.
special stove from Alicia Keys. This food is on fire.
Okay, and if we use under a certain amount of seconds, right? But man, that is
Alicia Keys ain't coming after us.
no, and it's all
but
over the
YouTube?
place. I'm worried about YouTube saying something, so we'll just have to get something. We can't use her music is the thing. We could say this food is on fire, but you have to use something that's a little off-brand of her. I just don't, And if we do, maybe we can just give Alicia some money. I love her so much. Who doesn't love Alicia Keys, right? I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah,
Very wholesome.
yeah. So okay, so yeah, so this.
What
food
about
is
the
on fire.
dishwasher? Okay.
Dishwasher.
So we've got some gangster rap in the microwave. We've got the club and refrigerator dance tunes. We got the R&B for the oven. This food's on fire. And we got the mumble dryer.
Yeah, I think the 3 is good, right?
We should do the dishwasher.
We should go ahead and do
might
the
as well
dishwasher.
Finish it off with the dishwasher.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 appliances.
Yeah, and then you go and dropping next spring. Dropping next spring for the silver, we could do the Rat Pack. It's the Rat Pack, and then we just do one song with them, and that ends it out with the double threes. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? It's because
No.
Do we just go to 5?
Then he's saying the Sinatra version
Yeah, then we do one Sinatra
for the next product.
for the next product.
So it's like a different.
Yeah, like commercials always do that. They show you the product and then they go, and coming soon, the Rat Pack. And then we do one Rat Pack song, He's like, this
Maybe we
pie
should-
is here tonight.
Why don't we do all of the rap and then coming soon, the Alicia Keys stove? This food is on fire. That's funny.
I do like it. I do like that, actually.
Yeah, let's keep the gangster, and then that's the groundbreaking new thing, and people will be like, oh, I can't wait to have the Alicia Keys
Well, if we're
stove.
going to do it then that way, let's do... I just like introducing it into the rap because R&B and rap just kind of
Go.
they mix.
They're very-
There's always an R&B. The chorus is always done by an Alicia Keys. York. I don't know. So I mean, we got to think verbally, guys. Think.
Yeah, sorry. We got a lot of dead air.
Yeah, you just
We got a lot of
okay.
dead
All
air.
right. Okay, so the Alicia Keys. Okay, so this is how we'll end it. We'll either end it with the Alicia Keys and introducing the R&B stove for all of your choruses. And then,
Yeah, well, and coming soon, the R&B expansion pack for the stove or something.
And dropping next spring, the R&B expansion pack for your kitchen range. This food is on fire.
I love it. Okay, there we go. That works good. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we're just gonna. So that's the 3.
Yes.
Okay, so that'd be a gangster microwave, the clubbing refrigerator, and the mumble dryer.
Yes. And then coming soon, the stove.
Okay. So we didn't really. What are the lyrics for our clubbing refrigerator? That's the big butts or something.
Oh, the club and refrigerator. Yeah. No, didn't I just say it? I thought I said it. Oh, when you get up in here. Big butt. No, it was something.
What's your big ass? I forget what you said.
The big ass. Oh yeah, big ass, tiny jeans. That's what happens when you get up in me. It was something like that. We'll figure that out. Yeah. I know. I was gonna say write it down when I said it the first time.
Ice cold
Yeah.
food is old. Something like that.
Oh wait, you know what? We recorded this. I can just go back. Yeah, we're good. We got it. Okay. All right. So there we go. That's the end, guys. Good job, everybody. That's
Wait, what
3.
did we end up with? What are our 3?
What are our 3? Okay.
Our 3, we have the wrong kind of facial hair. We have angry, not angry walk. And we have our singing appliances from Indifco.
Appliances. I think
Yeah,
we got it.
and then if
That's
we
it.
want to shoot the billionaires, we can.
Yeah, let's just push that
push
off.
them off,
Yeah,
okay.
we'll push billionaires, even though I think that's the funniest one.
All right, let's get to it then.
All right, good. All right, there we go. Another episode of Radically Indifferent Podcast. Thank you for coming and watching. Check us out directly after the podcast drop. We drop the podcast on Tuesday. We have the skits drop Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So definitely turn on notifications so you can see when all that stuff comes out. Please like us. You can find Julie on Awesome Treasures on eBay. Sheena's got shows coming up. Actually, we have a big thing where this Friday the 20th, we're going to be in a short films festival. We made a little short film for Fort Myers Shorts of the Fort, and we'll see if we win. We'll let you guys know next week. In the meantime, go ahead and Monas the Coon. Thank you for all of our music and intro and outro music. We really appreciate you for that. Bill's Plumbing, our very first sponsor of Radically Indifferent. Big shout out to Victor. Let me hear from you, Victor. Yeah, big shout out to Victor, our production team. You can find him at Victor Morel Productions. That guy's always questions. What is it?
It's VHM Productions.
VH Victor H. Morel Productions.
It's Muriel, right?
Muriel, that's okay.
We've known him for a year.
I know, right? Well, I
did-
don't know your guys' names.
Yeah, you don't even know the name of the podcast
you know
earlier.
my
He
last
was
name?
like, he's like,
That is
our,
true.
he's like,
Our
our podcast. We've been radically indifferent. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Plus, I mean, I don't want to call you Muriel. I've never said Muriel because I didn't want to be like, oh, Victor the girl.
Is it? Well, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, you can find him at Victor Muriel. I'm just
VHM Productions.
This may be the last. This is VHM Productions, but this may be the last one because I finally.
Next week it's going to be like, and welcoming our new producer, Taylor Dykstra.
Well, that's the podcast. Remember, Victor's not gay.